Brianna with Emerging Moda, and this is You Ask, I Answer. The question of the day is, how do I pre-sale to my customers before placing an order for production? Well, I want to change that question around and say it should be, how do I pre-serve my customers before placing a production order? So we talk a lot about social media on here, but another topic I want to bring up is fashion designers selling to buyers, right? At wholesale prices, at larger quantities, you're going to trade shows, you're meeting with them directly. And so those are two different avenues of sales. You know, it's one piece, one-offs is what we call it. Maybe it's social media, Amazon website, whatever it be, Shopify, or the other one is to buyers in X amount of quantity. So I would much rather you prefer to serve your customers now, whether, let's say it's buyers, for example. Call up the buyer and say, what do you need? Instead of saying, oh, here's my product. I've spent so much time and effort making it. It'd be perfect in your store. What if you called them and they're like, you know what? We need purple leggings. We really need purple leggings. Like, great, serve them. So find out what they need. It's a really good twist on that. And then when it's in terms of social media, in terms of online, all the different online presence that I mentioned, to serve them before you have a product, you start building a network. This kind of goes into yesterday, I was talking about the reality show that I do with my fashion designers, where they build their customers and that relationship while they're making their product. They're going on this journey, and so the people are like, wow, this is super cool. I want to buy it because I already know you. Same thing I want you to do with your social media is you build that following, you get comfortable with it. There's that again. And then also you are saying to them, how can I serve you? Even on social media, ask them for, Facebook can do those posts, what do you call it? Where you vote on like 4 different photos. Which sketch do you like better? Which colors do you like? And ask them. And maybe it's just a few people. Let's see what they say. See how you can serve them. So for pre-sales, yes, to answer the question directly, you can definitely do pre-sales. If you have a little bit of a following even, I think that's awesome. That's a great place to start because you have a direction to go in and you can start, you offer them pre-sales. Like, so what we would do is product development. We create your product. We get what I call the perfect sample because sometimes it takes a few tries to get there. And then they've seen you through that journey already. And then you say, okay, guys, now we're ready for pre-sales. You take pre-sales, whatever percentage that is, you add on top of that for your whole production. You do production, and then you can deliver to them in the timing that it is, and you can keep them updated, like, hey, it's going to arrive this soon, and build up that excitement. So pre-sales is a really good thing. One of the questions I would ask if you don't have any following at all, you're not on social media, and you're like, oh, I have to start this, but I still want to do pre-sales because I'm nervous to order production and not have anyone to sell it to. We will have a plan. I'll help you with that plan. But if you're like, I don't have anyone at this point to pre-sale, that goes back to my question from yesterday. Start building a following of showing them who you are in this journey. And then there will be people for those pre-sales, because for you to build your fashion brand, it's going to take you 6 months to a year. It really depends on how many times you change your mind. Believe me, because when we want to be perfect and do something right, then I've noticed designers keep changing it or keep adding on things. And it was great just the way it is. Obviously, samples need changes, but a lot of times they get stuck in wanting it to be perfect before they hit the go button and they say, let's just do production, because it's a lot better out in the market than it is in your lap, continually making changes over years, and you haven't gotten it out there, because done is better than still trying. So there you have it. That's You Ask, I Answer. The question of the day is, how or should I do pre-sales before placing an order? So yes, you should. I think it's always great to do, but there are different kinds of answers. There are different avenues to pre-sales depending on what you're making and who your customer is. See you guys tomorrow.